Today, I'm taking you on a journey where the sight of everything from robotic arms peeling husks to the latest cold press technology extracting oil is bound to mesmerize you. If you don't want to miss this behind-the-scenes look at the manufacturing process of creating pure coconut oil, don't take your eyes off the screen for a second, because the real magic awaits at the very end of the story. Let's get started. The story begins in a vast, high-quality coconut garden in a coastal region where rows of coconut trees stand with their heads held high. Absorbing the salty sea breeze and ample sunlight, each coconut grows into a mature coconut. When experienced climbers drop the coconuts from the trees with a clattering sound, that is essentially when this journey of making pure coconut oil begins. After falling to the ground, they are gathered and thousands of coconuts are loaded onto trucks or cargo. The destination? A massive, state-of-the-art coconut oil production factory located just outside the city. When the trucks enter through the factory's massive gates, the environment there is completely different. Here, there is no silence of nature. Instead, there is the mechanical hum of heavy machinery. First, the coconuts are unloaded at the raw material section. Here, the coconuts are poured into massive hopper or funnel-like areas. From this point, the game of automation technology begins. A long conveyor belt slowly pulls the coconuts towards the next step. Riding the conveyor belt, the coconuts move to the dehusking unit, where human hands once used crowbars to remove coconut husks. Now automatic coconut processing machines, or robotic arms, strip away the thick outer husk in the blink of an eye. The husk exits one way, while the hard-shelled coconut moves forward. The next step is quite complex, called de-shelling. In this machine, pressure is applied to the coconuts at a specific measurement so that the hard shell cracks and separates while keeping the inner white flesh intact. Next comes the turn for peeling or skin removal. The thin brown layer, testa, stuck to the white part of the coconut, is shaved off perfectly with the help of automatic blades. As a result, the produced oil color becomes transparent and the scent of pure coconut oil is ensured. After discarding the brown part, snowy white coconut flesh is obtained. These are sent through a washing tunnel. There, the flesh is made 100% germ-free using high-pressure pure water and ozone treatment. After washing, the flesh goes to the grinding or crusher machine. This machine, equipped with massive steel teeth, turns the hard coconut into fine grains in moments, which is called desiccated coconut. Now begins the real magical process, extracting the oil. Modern factories typically use the cold press method so that the oil's natural nutritional value is not lost due to high heat. The crushed coconuts enter a screw press machine. There, under immense pressure, coconut milk and oil come out together. However, using modern technology, they go a step further and apply the centrifuge method. First, milk is extracted from the coconut. Then, this milk is spun in a high-speed centrifuge machine. The rotational speed of this machine is so intense that due to the difference in density, water, protein, and oil, these three elements split into separate layers. A wondrous scene unfolds before the eyes. On one side, heavy water and sediment accumulate, while from the other side flows out virgin coconut oil with a golden glow. The oil freshly exiting the machine may still contain some tiny particles or moisture. Therefore, it is sent to a multi-stage filtering unit. Here, the oil is driven through micron filters and vacuum drying chambers. In the vacuum chamber, any remaining water vapor within the oil is sucked out, which helps increase the oil's stability or shelf life. After this step is completed, the liquid obtained looks exactly clear like glass and emits that familiar sweet aroma of coconut, which is a characteristic of best quality coconut oil. Before packaging, a portion of the oil goes to the factory's quality control lab. There, chemists test whether the oil's fat value, moisture, and oil purity are correct. Only upon receiving the green signal is the oil pumped toward the packing unit. This part of the factory is the fastest. Thousands of empty bottles stand in rows on the conveyor belt. From above, the nozzle or mouth of the automatic filling machine descends and fills the bottles with oil to the perfect measurement. Not a single drop of oil spills outside. Then, a robotic hand attaches the bottle cap, ensuring leak-proof packaging. In the next step, the labeling machine attaches stickers containing the company logo, production date, expiration date, and nutritional information to the bottle. Finally, the bottles are packed into cartons, and the cartons are sealed and arranged on pallets or wooden platforms. Forklift vehicles lift those pallets and take them to the massive go-down. From the factory go-down, large covered vans transport these cartons to distribution centers in various parts of the country. From there, passing through wholesalers, the branded coconut oil bottles find their place on the shiny shelves of retail shops or super shops. The story ends in the hands of a homemaker who buys the bottle from a super shop and takes it home. When she opens the bottle cap and takes a little oil in her hand to use for hair care or healthy cooking, she perhaps doesn't know what a long mechanical journey and skillful craftsmanship of technology lie behind this transparent oil. That raw coconut from the garden has today, through the touch of technology, become bottled and turned into an integral part of human daily life. Coconut oil is quite slippery, so be a little careful. Watch out lest you fall in love with the story and your finger slips and hits the like and subscribe buttons. But if it does happen to hit them, then I promise our friendship will become just as pure and smooth as this oil.